like you. Very much like you.
After 17 years of a brooding, bitter, violent Wolverine, I can't think of a better replacement than this violent, bitter, and brooding little girl.
We got ourselves an X-Men fan. Maybe a quarter of it happened, and not like this.
Well, it took 8 years, but Hugh Jackman finally has a solid standalone Wolverine movie. Logan brought in a record-breaking $85 million plus in its domestic debut and another $152 million overseas. That's the best debut of the year so far, and yet another testament to R-rated comic book films.
Surprise! This is a different kind of superhero story.
Last year, Deadpool blew everyone away with the biggest opening weekend for an R-rated film ever, proving you don't necessarily have to kiddie-proof your superhero flick for it to be successful. 20th Century Fox has doubled down on that theory with the 4th biggest debut for an R-rated film ever in Logan this past weekend. Would I have enjoyed the film without little Logan stabbing bad guys in such gruesome detail? Sure. Would I have enjoyed it as much? Absolutely not. Dropping to the number 2 spot is Get Out, bringing in an estimated $26 million in its second weekend. That's good for nearly $76 million in just 2 weeks. And last but not least,
Missy! Where's Missy? Sorry, Mac, they haven't seen her. Missy! Missy!
taking the number 3 spot this week is the faith-based drama The Shack, bringing in an estimated $16 million in its first week out. Like most films in this very specific category, The Shack has terrible reviews coupled with an extremely high score from moviegoers.
I lifted up and I looked down. Mom was in one room, you were in another room yelling at God.
Movies like Heaven is for Real and War Room both rode this formula to the bank with $101 million and $73 million worth of ticket sales, respectively. As for next week, another King Kong film nobody asked for.